Glad to have you with us, and Luis Suarez is in the building and in the starting 11 for the first time since June the 2nd, coming off of international duty with Uruguay. And we will take a look at the Eastern Conference standings coming into tonight's match, and as you can see, Miami in first place due to that.
Del señor Jorge Mas, este pequeño presente para ti, Leo. 45 títulos. El jugador más ganador de la historia, Lionel.
And Messi already, despite the fact that he's only played in a dozen games, has
my good friend, former teammate, and also a guy I roomed with on the road in Chicago. But Tata Martino's rolled out team after team, different, never got his selection wrong. But I'm sure that Frank Lopez is looking at that win now.
Looking to potentially knock off a second consecutive Supporter Shield leader after their win against Cincinnati on Saturday night, as we invite She-host. That'll be a good physical battle before the night is over, and that one was in. Beautiful backfield from Julian Gressel. Chelo Wegan shouldered from behind, and they're going to bring this one penalties from dead balls. There's a great ball from Gressel aimed at the back post, and Gastoni Gutierrez. And Tomas Avilas knew that immediately there was going to be some pressure from Gutierrez. Rojas bringing it down beautifully for Gressel. Back into a dangerous spot. Suarez up for the header and comfortably handled by Chris Brady. But again, Julian Gressel there in a clever first touch. Now skipping towards the byline, peels it back. It's Rojas! Excellent team play from Inter Miami, and Matias Rojas gets things started here at Shea Stadium. It's 1-0.
And Terrence, where this really starts is with Tomas Avilas. You have a center back that can switch the point of attack to Robert Taylor. What a brilliant first touch. Although say poor 1v1 defending. Don't bite there. Taylor rounds the corner. And now he's got options with...
Moment of waiting for the pass from Haile Selassie.
And now things for coming.
Gutierrez, good-looking ball, and Drake Callender spilled it. Chance here for Kuipers. It's a poor first, a disastrous mistake potentially, but he's able to spare his blushes. I mean, Gressel looked like he was either going for the chip or trying to find Suarez at the back post, and due to the communication from Gressel and Suarez, it was in fact a pass. And here's Suarez, and home of a side that is looking to challenge Inter Miami for superiority in the Supporter Shield standings, as Luis Suarez is ripped down by Rafa She-host, who isn't thrilled with the call. Wouldn't put it past him, though. It is Rojas. He goes for goal, and that comes off his own teammate. And he might be buying Robert Taylor dinner after that one.
Robert Taylor's just looking at him a few times and smiling a little bit. That's what won. And I think that sums up pretty much Chicago. Third worst.
Half here at Shea Stadium. Excellent challenge from finding Arnaud Souquet. And Souquet trying to deliver. Outswinger, She-host up for the header. Won by Busquets. There's Jordi Alba attempting to pick out Arnaud Souquet. This one skipped all the way through, and Chicago are lucky to come away unscathed.
Yeah, if you get one of the best
forward, nobody's stepping to him just yet. Angle towards Gutierrez, and won by Chelo Wegan.
With Michael Bradley scoring the winner.
Positive first touch. Jimenez needed to be. Kuipers got a touch to it after the failed touch from Miami. Gressel trying to lay it off for Suarez. Here's Aragoni. Flip towards the back post. And now Luis Suarez. Gressel to his right. Still Suarez. Now for Julian Gressel, who took it on the first time and scuffing it in the end.
Miami clearly the better team.
Busquets out to defend. Herbers lofts it in. Aragoni. Back for Taylor. Good chance here. Redondo to his left. Excellent defending from Pineda. For Chicago, Gastoni Menez. Excellent looking ball in and defended well. Back in. Headed away. Callender trying to get it. And indeed he does, despite a little shove from Fabian Herbers. And we're going to have an offside. Gressel asking for it, and he shall receive. Gressel, back stick. As Chelo Wegan sends this in towards Luis Suarez. Taking a run at the back stick. Gressel stands it up. And nodded away by Pineda. Taylor Back for Gressel, just changing the angle. And this one might find its way into the goal.
Taylor comes short. Gressel.
Yannick Wright casually brings it down as it had snow coming down on it. Suarez on the turn. And delicate little ball in. It's Gutierrez, and it's blocked, but hits the crossbar instead. Redondo on the turn. He lashes it on frame, and it just blazes over the crossbar. Again, Gutierrez. Acosta. It's the hopeful ball. This time with a little space to clip it into a dangerous area. And Yannick Wright. Taylor. Along for Rojas. Trying to peel it back, but nobody home for Miami. And that will bring the first half to a close. The Chicago Fire looking to go big game hunting once more, but they've got their work cut. And the second half officially underway. Marcos Dale. Jordi Alba. Suarez trying to return.
Starts today to score the winner. Maybe he can get some.
But first, slip through for Suarez. Luis Suarez, and a big save for Brady. And again, it's Suarez sizing up Mauricio Pineda. Suarez attempted to cut out. He was offside. Suarez was waiting for that run and asking for more help or perhaps support. Meanwhile, Robert Taylor feels like his side is more of a transition group, and Inter Miami at times are daring them to possess the ball. And a clean sliding challenge, says Marcos de Oliveira. The underlapping run being made by Suquet. That's who it finds. Suquet trying to send it across. Suarez attempting to bring it down. It falls for Wigan, and Chris Brady planted to the spot. Happy to see that go wide. Delicate over the top for Rojas. Has Redondo with him. And Rafa Shield. Ball whipped in. Busquets was the target, just trying to help it. Greek youth international Yurios Koutsias, as this was lofted over the top and intended for Suarez, and trickles into the hands of Chris Brady.
Waiver.
Gutierrez, not a bad idea for Kuipers, and Callan Aragoni. Got the cross away. Towards Mueller. Into the path of Julian Gressel. It's a race to the ball, and Rafa Chijos wins that race. Good recovery, and then Mauricio Pineda putting on the moves. Jimenez, he can't hit them from there. Rojas. Suarez. Attempting to go. Excellent little move. Trying to get away from Redondo. Good ball, and Hugo Kuipers will probably want that one back. It was difficult. Chris Mueller. Cross takes a deflection. Bit of an awkward collision there between Chris Brady, Redondo, and Rafa Chijos. Now wanting to run at Jordi Alba. Flips it in, but dangerous ball back. Brady off of his line, and Chicago were lucky that he was already close to the penalty spot. Striding forward. Chijos going for goal himself, and Rafa Chijos from the center back position figures why not? And Chicago are level in South Florida against the Supporter Shield leaders. Go figure.
And very well deserved goal by the Chicago Fire. The two changes allowed other players to get into the game as well.
Needed to be sharp. Afonso back into a dangerous area. Brady couldn't get a touch, and then Alba into an empty net.